Alright, okay. What do I do? What do I do here? Oh, right. Hello. So it's Sparrow. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney, and I like Animal Crossing. Like a lot. Like a lot more than one would think for someone who's like into makeup. But Animal Crossing is really the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And they collabed with, or Nintendo of America, collabed with Colourpop to create a little Colourpop collection for Animal Crossing. Now, the reason why the two palettes I have are already unpackaged is because I technically filmed this video. But the blush came, and to be quite honest, the look I did not enjoy completely. So, instead of using that and then being like, oh yeah, there's a blush, I don't have it, just do it all in one shot. Again. So, Animal Crossing is a staple franchise from Nintendo. It's like it started in like 2001. This collection features 4 palettes, 2 blushes, a glitter, a loose glitter, a super shock, and then 4 sets of like their like lip balmy stick crayon things. I didn't pick up most of that. I picked up 2 palettes for the 2 kinds of characters that I like, and one of the blushes that looked like it would look good on darker skin, and that's what I have for you today. So the collections of eyeshadows had one for the Nooklings, which was a green palette, one for Isabelle, the dog, which was a pink and yellow palette, and I got the 2 for the characters in the franchise that I like, which are the Able sisters, and this is called La Belle of the Ball, and then the Museum siblings, Celeste and Blathers, and this one is called What a Hoot. The packaging is it's cute. It reminds me of, they really like this kind of packaging with little patterns on it, like with the Nintendo 3DS Excel that they created when the game New Leaf came out, which is prior to the one that everyone fell in love with, which is New Horizons. I've been playing Animal Crossing for quite a long time. Here are the 4 shades of the La Belle of the Ball palette. This top one right here is a pressed glitter, and yes, it should look used because I did use it. You have a matte with glitter, a shimmer satin, and then glitter. Each of the palettes come with 1 pressed glitter. It is a 4 color palette. They do also have little tiny mirrors. And the biggest complaint off the bat for me was 1 glitter, and then I believe this is a matte, and then a satin. If a 4-pan palette maybe not give us an entire pressed glitter. I also had never tried Colourpop's pressed glitter formula. How do I say this without offending anyone? Why did you give us this? Like, it is literally, it picks up, like, alright, here's my finger with the pressed glitter on it. Can you see it? You see that? So it picks up fine, right? That picks up fine. Here's the back of my hand. No primer, no nothing. Come on, camera. And that's cool. Okay. Dust it back and forth. Yeah, there's no real binder in this product to hold the glitter down. That's problematic for many reasons. One of them being, yo, like, I don't know if you know this, but, you can't just do that. You can't have products that don't have binder, especially glitter, and the glitters are not eye safe. It's the only non-eye safe color in the, little brown palette with the Blathers and his sister, Celeste. And then Serene Sable, which is this dark purple color, is also considered not eye safe, and that's just the that's just because of the red pigments can stain. In the European Union, you don't get that same warning. The last thing I picked up from this is a blush. I got okay, this is front. I got Flower Tender, which is the new Windflower blush. So Windflowers, and so this is it's kind of like a peachy poppy kind of color. When the Windflower is like the new flower in Animal Crossing, they were not in any of the other ones. There was cosmos and tulips and all those good things. I'm going to start talking about Animal Crossing flowers before I end up doing this whole video. So I'm going to get my eye primer ready. This is the Kendall Vegan Beauty Shake Primer. I give it a good shake before I go and apply it to my eyelids. Hello, dog. Bye, dog. It is a clear eye primer, and I'm gonna zoom you. I'm gonna zoom you in now. Excellent. So the last time I did this, I did more of a purple look with this palette, and I'm still kind of down to do that again. At the same time, though, I don't know. We're going to just play around with all of the shades that I have and see what sticks. I'm going to go into the Blathers and Celeste palette into the dark brown shade called Whoo! Yeah, did you guys think I was not going to? Yeah, absolutely. So, when was the last time I had Colourpop eyeshadows? I haven't bought a Colourpop eyeshadow in a long time. Mostly just because I hadn't had a great experience with them in the first place to be like, yes, must buy so many more Colourpop palettes. Like, I just never felt like, yeah, their stuff's so good, need to go spend $1 million on it right now. Like, every time I bought stuff from Colourpop, I'm usually pretty disappointed. So, when this collection came out, I was like, God damn it, it's something that I kind of can't ignore. I ignored the Sailor Moon collab. I've ignored a lot of collabs they did, and because usually they're not something I like or support or want that badly. I love Sailor Moon, but I was just like, you know, I could live without it, and I did. I have, and I am. But the Animal Crossing, I was just like, I hope that the sales from it inspired them to just do another run with maybe some more OG characters, like Rover, who's been with us since the very beginning of the series. He didn't get anything. Rover's the OG. So as you see, Who is very pigmented. We're gonna see if we can blend that out. I'm gonna pick up Serene Sable on this fluffier brush and just run her over the edges of Who, just to kind of give us more of a purpley haze. Okay. Taking very small amounts of it because I do know that Serene Sable is actually very pigmented. At the same time, though, it blends out really nice and soft. So that's why I'm playing around with it instead of just kind of ignoring it like not messing it up. I'm trying not to mess this up. I've already done that today. What in the world is going on? I dreamt about this look and was like, I should do a cut crease. And then I woke up because it was a dream and was like, why in the heck would I try to do a cut crease? I'm terrible at cut creases. The last time I did a cut crease was much too long ago for me to say, ooh, I should do a cut crease. I also have to be really careful. Okay, so as I'm blending, I think I'm losing some of the color, like it's blending away to nothing, which is really weird and kind of annoying. There's a part right here that the color won't stick, if you can see it. Little gap here that I can't get color to stick to, and I'm like, yo, cover up. And then on this side, it's like, it won't stick down here, slash I feel like I blended so much I lost color, which would also be horrifically bad. So right now I just look kind of punched in the face, per usual. We're gonna go ahead with an even fluffier brush. Like, when one doesn't know what they're doing, go for fluffier and fluffier brushes. So Serene Sable was this dark purple shade. I'm gonna try blending it out with Celestial back from the neutral palette, which is this little tan one right here. Because I know it's kind of more of a skin tone-y shade on me instead of like a brown. It has a little bit of glitter in it, which is supposed to make it more blendable. We'll see how well that goes. And I'm just using I'm going to hold the brush really far back and just use light blending motions to slowly diffuse the edges of this color to see if I can save my look. Because right now we ain't looking too hot. Okay. The shape I dreamt of for the cut crease. Why am I talking about the cut crease I dreamt about? I don't know, it's a makeup video. The shape of it was like that, you know those really cool butterfly kind of ones where it's like kind of like almost scoops back in. Oh, it was so pretty in my dream. I was like, damn, this looks good. And I woke up and was like, I have no skill. Why would I even try to do something like that? Drawing complex shapes with eyeliners, glitters, or anything of the like is definitely out of my wheelhouse. Like sculpting on my eye area has never been my strong suit. Alright, looking at it at a distance. The deep set of my eye right here is hiding the purple a little too much. Where if I look head on, it doesn't look like there's anything there, like I missed a spot. So I'm looking head on to my mirror and then just adding it right there. Because one of my eyes is a little bit more hooded than the other, so I kind of have to go in and bring that up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm stabbing myself in the eyeballs and I'm just like, stick! Okay, what we're gonna do about the lips? I don't like all the flutter. How do I say this? I don't like copper shades in my makeup. I don't. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Bingo. Got an idea. Brain activated. My brain has activated. Excellent. We're gonna go ahead and put on the lid shade. I'm gonna use Custom Design, which is like a kind of foiled shade. It's this one here in the corner. It kind of looks like one of the shades from the KKW Beauty crystallized palette that I have, but this one's more blue, less brown. So we're just gonna go ahead and use a little. This is actually a Colourpop E8 brush. For those interested, you can go ahead and hit that up with a little bit of. Actually, I'm not even using any like product to stick the eyeshadow on. I'm just gonna smooth it on with a really nice blurry line in between the two, with a nice little blur to the shape. I love how the lid color can just lift up your eyeball. Look at that. This eye looks like it's in the air. Same on the other side. Okay, cool. We're lifted, we're beautiful, it's fantastic. My eye area, you know, it's doing some things. In terms of fallout, there is fallout, especially from the shimmery shade. I definitely did reduce the amount of fallout from the darker shade by tapping off my brush and patting more so than sweeping colors on. But in general, if you have any issues with like if you really can't expect fallout. I mean, it's a $12 eyeshadow palette. You get what you pay for. I'm gonna go ahead and do some liner work really quick, and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm gonna do liner, lashes, face product. We're coming back for blush. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. Wait, right there. Stay right there. Yep, still too low. Come on, camera, you can do it. Ta-da! Alright, excellent. A little higher. Too high. Alright, so I went and did the rest of my face off camera because that's what I do. I mean, I feel like at this point you should already know how this channel functions. I kept the lips also really affordable. I used the Colourpop BFF4 lip liner. Don't question if that's actually it. And then I used one of the Maybelline lifter glosses in Stone. Let's see, 008. I'm not blind, I just can't read. So we're gonna move on to don't ask about the rest of my face, it's not affordable. So we're gonna move on to the blush, which is the Flower Tender blush, is the Windflower design, and it is this kind of coral orangey. It looked more orange online, I'm not gonna lie. Coral orangey kind of shimmery blush. I use the same brush that I use for my bronzer. No, I don't want to. I found this, I got this NYX brush thinking it's the one Jackie Aina uses for her foundation. Oh, this is my bronzer brush, guys. This is it. I'm not buying anything else besides those. I'm gonna use this BH Cosmetics, it's my Rare number 3 brush, and I'm just gonna go into it and start at the top of my cheekbone and then just swirl it. I tend to drape my blush, so I do start kind of like high. I already have highlighter on, so I'm intentionally using the blush to kind of diffuse my highlighter. And I'm putting it in my hair. Move, hair, move. It's a really pretty, like, orangey kind of blush, which I don't have, so I'm really excited about. However, it completely clashes with this look, so I do apologize. But, you know, blush is blush. It just gives my face this really nice, fresh, flushy kind of feeling. I'm kind of cool with it. I don't put too much on. Who cares? Let's set our face with setting spray wherever it migrated to. That's my perfume bucket. There you go. Let's set our face with some setting spray. Melt the powders together. I don't know about you, but I personally feel like if you don't set your face like with a nice setting powder, it doesn't even have to be an expensive one, but if you don't set your face with any setting spray, you don't get that melted look to your makeup. Like your makeup kind of, you can see the layers of powder, layers of whatever product you have. You want it to melt. You want it to come together like a melting pot. You know? It's really cute that way. I added some little liner, added some eyeliner, and then some little liner accents. I used the Glam Vice Retro liners. You guys remember these. I just wanted to keep playing around with them. But yeah, so this is going to be the final look for the Colourpop and Animal Crossing collab. I love Animal Crossing. I do. However, my final thoughts on this collection, if you ain't in the Animal Crossing, leave it where you found it. These eye palettes are $12. They are $12, and I'm only going to use 3 of the shades, if I even pick them up again. To be quite honest, they're not like a good grab it and do a look. Like, what can you do with these 3 colors? Smoky eye, so lid, crease, maybe a highlight. It's kind of dark for a highlight. Or the traditional crease, darken the outer corner, lid. I'm not even going to look at the glitter. I'm not going to look at the glitters. Hello? Hello? Thank you. I'm not even going to look at the glitters. You're not going to look at the glitters. We're not going, as a community, we're just going to look away from where the glitters are because they're not part of the thing. I don't even know where the purple one went. I'll find it later. But, like, I just felt like the color stories in them are like they're good accent palettes. You can add them to whatever you have going on, but they're not like top level gotta go have it kind of look. Like I can make this look so many other things that I have. The blush is nice. It's a color I don't have. It's a blush. The blush. The packaging is probably what I really was paying for, was the packaging. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to buy packaging, buying a product for packaging. If it's at the price point that Colourpop is, it's almost feasible. But if you're trying to buy it because you think that the colors are nice or the formulas are nice, the eyeshadow formula wasn't really wowing me. Like, I didn't even set my eye primer to do this look. That was on purpose. Give it as much grip as you can do. They stick or they don't. They stick or they don't stick. They kind of blend or blend away. The lighter shades, like the light purple from the purple one, and then this one, technically don't even show up on my skin, and they have glitter in them that you don't see. I mean, I'm just saying, like, for me, this palette, these would be the only two colors I could regularly use. I paid $12 for 2 eyeshadows. No, I paid $12 for an experience. For the Animal Crossing design, thinking about Celeste and Blathers and how fun they are. Thinking about the Sable sisters and their ongoing storyline through the games that, if you don't play Animal Crossing, you don't know what I'm talking about, but there is an ongoing storyline. You know, and things of that nature that can really pass you up really easily. But I don't think it's worth, buy it now. No. We can keep looking at each other, but I'm not going to change my mind. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can watch some other ones. I mean, it would be nice, but you don't have to. I appreciate you for even being here, and I'll see you later.